Looks like, yeah, mic's picking up. I was just double checking audio streams and all that wonderful stuff. I hope you are having a wonderful Friday. This is a special fun stream of mine, more than others, simply because today is my actual birthday. So, half a century, for those of you that will ask and want to know. But anyway, had a wonderful day. Heard from a lot of just very special people in my life. Blessed to have family and friends that care, and you guys know the drill there. But I hope the end of your week is going the way that it needs to. I hope you are getting just life figured out in this new year, and that things are coming together the way that you are planning and hoping. Anyway, just wishing you well. So we're going to jump into our medieval Let's Play world. I've done a little bit of late night work inside this recently, and we'll keep expanding the castle grounds. If you had missed the recent Twitch stream, I actually did an internal wall on here, and you can jump over to the Twitch channel and watch that if you've only been subscribed here on YouTube. But today we're going to continue back through. So as you know, we've been working on this world, opening it up, developing it. And you guys can see on the screen right now, we're using my medieval texture pack in full RTX, full HD. So definitely, if that's something of interest to you, hop over to my Patreon and pick that up. Let's see, when I logged out, we're actually very close to sleeping, so let's get that done. Okay, so I've been slowly, because I need this to be down at 109 so that I can put a floor in at 110. So you'll see I've pillared down and put in this reinforcing cobblestone wall back here, and then the stone brick pillars for the, because this will be the inner keep inside the inner wall. Then we have our outer wall. So we've just been getting some of the basics in play. And how much room do I have here? Okay, cool. So what I wanted to do first in here was get this keep done so that I can add a storage spot and move where we started our temporary storage at the beginning of this world. Move all of that over to this area, so that, because this will be the more permanent expanded large storage. So what I'm doing right now is just systematically, because there's a ton of stuff that I need to dig out here. So I want to get the storage started first, and then I'll continue to dig. And, you know, obviously we'll have tons of resources after this, which we need tons of stone anyway for the walls. So when we get to the top here, I'll show you what it is, so it'll make a little bit more sense. Oops, I didn't get going far enough. There we go. Now I can run a little bit faster. Plus, I need to get our arrays set up over here for being able to smelt and all that kind of stuff. But I want to do along this back wall area a nice full storage, double chests that go low and high, and a nice walkway that comes through, just so that we have the very back side of this on this lowest level. So what you will see, in fact, why don't we fly? That'd probably be easier. Let's put away some of this supplies. I've been having to go through shulkers of stuff in order to sustain it all. And because it's another mountain area, I've been finding more of the emerald ores, which has been wonderful. I love having those for decoration and stuff like that. We have a raid farm to get our emeralds, so I save the emerald ores in their form so that we can use them in building. I think we have like 14 of them so far because I've been mining underneath our original base area. Let's fly so you can see what we're actually doing. So, as you've been following, we have this entrance over here with the outer wall. We've laid just the basics, and you can see the inner wall as we go around, and I'm going to show you that first, just to get you all caught up. And this is based on actual designs of what would be wisdom in a kingdom. So here is where the keep will be, and you'll see there will be the 4 corners plus the large final inner keep for the castle, and that's what we're working on right now. But I'll have to get everything down to this level so that we have our lower level, even though this will go up probably 15 to 20 plus. Alexis, hey, welcome. Happy Friday to you. Hope school this week hasn't been too hard out in your part of the world. But we'll be building, obviously, digging all of this out to get to this level here, so that we can then expand rooms and things, and then we'll go up a few levels. Really expect most of this lower to be more possibly crypts, the old underground places, things like that. How am I? I am doing well, actually. I finally got over all the holiday allergies and sickness. Still get a little bit of cough and stuff, but it's nothing like it was, so I'm very thankful. I mentioned it at the beginning of the stream, but today is my actual birthday. So I hit the half-century mark today. And it was kind of cool because when I was born, it was Friday the 13th. And today, 50 years later, it's Friday the 13th. So kind of a fun little tidbit there. But the other thing I'll need to do is put in a portal somewhere along in here down low that matches. I'm thinking we're at 113 at our other place. Thank you. Yes, thank you. So that we can then go back over to our original storage area and migrate things over here as we develop this. So that's the process of what I've been working on. And as you know, when you're developing worlds, it just takes time and time and time. So you can see here, this is where I was. Everywhere that you see the outline like this is the level of where the ground was when we started. So I've already been lowering and lowering and just systematically, getting this dug out. But that way it fits more into the natural landscape. It just adds to the fun of the area. I did find out as I've been messing with this, there's several, like this just drops some. I'm not sure, I haven't gone down it yet. Over there drops, so there's a ton of just activity underneath us here. So we'll have to explore that at some point, see what's going on. But that gives you context for what I'm messing with today. And okay, so we don't have a ton more. I've used up all of the shulkers that I've made so far. So we'll grab just a little bit more here, finish out this shulker, and then go find out where we can put together the storage stuff starting down here. Well, obviously, I've been trying to decide, since this is the lower area storage, it might be a little bit nicer. So I'm not sure. I'm thinking of, utilizing woods for the flooring in here, but open to ideas, especially those of you that have been following the series and paying attention to my texture pack as to some of those options that we can go with. And I've already collected a decent amount of woods, so we'll also be able to mess with throwing in a bunch of chests fairly quickly. Sorry, but I have to go for a while. I'll be back in literally 9... Oh, no worries. No. Pleasure to see you. We'll chat again here soon. So if you caught that real quickly while I was chatting, you could hear the zombie growling. So there's a cave system underneath us here, and I'll be interested to explore it at some point. You know, you never know. Sometimes you get some cool things that spawn in, and that can always make it fun. But right now, we're primarily just wanting to get, you know, this area developed and built, and just keep messing with it as we go. I had forgotten. I was almost to put a beacon, and then got in here and realized I'd forgotten in solo mode that you can actually mine out pretty fast like this, like you're seeing me do, even without a beacon, because you don't have those connection issues. So that was a blessing to realize. So let's see, how much do we have in here? Alright. Just putting the basics away so we can run a few more through here before we need to go ahead and build us a portal and start developing. So I'd like to set them off the wall by 1, just so I can walk behind them if I ever need to. And it's time to sleep. Another thing I added to the world now, I went over to Bedrock Tweaks. After the other night, I actually had a surprise creeper mess up. Fortunately, it was in an area that I haven't developed, so I was okay. Didn't mess up one of my quality builds. But I had forgotten to add to this world. It reminded me, the Bedrock Tweaks add-on that gets rid of the griefing. So now Enderman and creepers, as well as ghasts, are not something I have to worry about griefing happening, so they won't blow up all of our stuff when we've done work. I highly suggest on your worlds to just use that. It just saves you a lot of grief. They'll still attack you, they can still hurt you, so you can still use them as hostile mobs, but they just won't mess up your building, which in my estimation is a very important thing. You go through all this work, and to have the game just totally screw you up because of creatures that are griefing your world is just a irritating thing for sure. Get far enough out there, and then we can run. So I may end up setting, once we get all this together, I may end up setting up a beacon. It's easy access over here for clearing out the rest of this. But it's really hasn't been that frustrating as I thought it might be. It's gone pretty smoothly. I don't know how many of you are like me, but sometimes I need the methodic movement of mining. It's just good therapy. the reason I'm doing silk touch on this stone right now is I gathered a bunch of the cobblestone already, and I know I'm going to need a ton of stone bricks, which we'll need from stone that was silk touched for all of the walls and all of the expansion. Okay, probably get one more row in here, but I'm going to need a furnace array too for quickly healing tools. Even though we have our raid farm and our iron farm and those things that are built now, we can use that. I would like, while I'm over here mining, to be able to have some things that are quick access that I can heal tools with as well. Okay, so that might, let's see how we're doing on the layout. Because my plans, like I said, would be to come out one from the wall, to then 1, 2 for a chest, and then have 1 for a stair, because we'll drop this down 1 more. So we'll make that a stair up 1, 2, and I want to have a 3rd row across there for the walkway, 3 wide. So let's see what this is going to need to look like. So we'll level this out later, but I still want to have access to that to help bring it down when we go, so I'm just leaving it alone for the moment. Ah, some more coal. We found plenty down in our mining area, but never, I don't think you can ever have too much. Plus, it can be a neat decorating block too. Had to watch it and be careful because my shovel's getting low on the healing meter too, so let's see, if we went 4 high with the double chests, how many could we put? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 1, 2, 3. So we could go 34 times 4. Let's see here, Lexus, I'm back. Oh, cool. So 34 times 4 is 120, 136. Is that correct? That should probably be plenty on the double chests, right? And then we would just have one giant storage wall, which would make it pretty easy to be pretty cool back there. So if we have a walkway of 3, so it could be kind of cool to put in a nice portal right here that we would have easy access to the storage when we needed, and the inner, and it'd be protected and supposedly in the kingdom down in the lower part of the heap, so it fits in with the story of the kingdom, huh? Okay, so we need to figure out what's middle point. 34, so that's 36. We need to come in by 18. We'll just make a little notch down here so that it's easy to notice once we do that. So what time is it? Okay, 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So that's center point. Cool. So now I just need to go reevaluate at our other spot so we put it the same so our nether hub would work efficiently. Alright, so we'll fly over there. That means we'll have to do a nether branch tunnel over here to this too. But at least get some of this planned, and I won't have to keep flying back and forth every time that we want to get over here. And of course we can still always use this mine over here whenever we choose to. Pretty quickly by just zipping through the nether. We left out of here so fast after that creeper. All these blocks are still floating. That's funny. Guess I could at least doctor this up real quick, huh? Nope. Still need to be able to walk in for the time being. It does feel kind of awkward right here. Let's look at it here. That feels a little bit more deliberate, doesn't it? Hello. So that's another model. I've got some basics ready to start work on. I just haven't had the time to go through. We'll need to work on that to get our realistic model for that, for the bees here soon. Anyway, okay, so we did it at 109. Apologies. So that's perfect because, wow, how cool is that? We're at 109. Oh, we did this at 109. I think in the nether we did this stuff at 113. Let's just go check. What? Oh, I guess we had some guys die down here, so got some gold nuggets. So we've got our ice tunnel at 114. So we can choose it however we want over there from 109 to 115. We'll just go up or down from over here. Make the bees smaller. The vanilla ones are awfully big. They are pretty big, aren't they? They are very cute, without a doubt. They are decently big. So far, I haven't really changed the shape of things. I've kept a lot of the vanilla shapes and things aside of just some minor updates. So that's something I need to consider, because I agree with you, they're a little bit obscene. At the same time, do we do anything about that or not is the question, right? And keeping faithful to our buildings. So yeah, so I've got a ton of dark oak to get us started. We replenish those right now anyway. Don't have a ton of oak. We'll need to harvest some to make a bunch of chests. I do have a few chests on me so that we can start a little bit of this transport. And of course we can clear these out or just leave them as the old mining camp. Might be kind of cool since this was the original. Just to leave it here as kind of a memory on the server. Did I put a bunch in one of these for bed bombing? Do I still have that, or did we use it all? That may have a bunch of oak logs in it, because we were bed bombing the nether. Okay, so we've got a little bit. Okay. So that does help. What we need is we only have one obsidian. Is that it? So have we used it all? Let's think here. Where else would I have that stored in here? It's another reason we need the big storage, just so I can separate all of this stuff. Not get lost with it. Can't remember where, if I have any extra. I think I had it all in the ender chest. Which means we will need to go obsidian mining too. Oh, by the way, I did find 2 horns. I was out exploring in some raid farm. Not raid towers, excuse me. Need to do that here soon. Just for fun, just go exploring. I don't know if you're like me and enjoy doing that. Sometimes I just need to explore. Let's see here, I used to want to do it in my textures, but I would have to update the animations. I'm lazy, so it was never done. Understood. Yeah, that's a good point too, because the animations that act wonky. Let's see here. Is that it? Nope, that's block of coal. Might as well fill that up while I'm in here. So, I don't think we have any. So we have our water bucket. So we could go deep and low in the earth. See if we can't do some obsidian mining. So with that being said, I might as well chunk some of this away, because we'll just pick it back up later. Definitely don't need that flesh in here with me. So that gives us some room. But what I am going to do real quick is I'm going to heal these tools so I don't forget. And if you guys haven't seen this yet, it's still in the game. Which one did I do it? Right here. So you take a stack, you put 1 in, so you have to smelt 1 to take a stack of gold, 64. Just click it quickly, and you saw how fast that tool repaired. They have left it in even through the last several updates. So they're not really that worried about it. So that's actually a bonus to us right now. Oops, almost goofed that up. Let's get that sword just because. And that should have repaired our wings too. So, fun little bonus for the time being that you can use inside your worlds just to keep everything. And then you'll see it repaired all of our stuff there too. Okay, it didn't go night, so I'm not going to run into something. So, trying to remember where there is lava down here. Let us see. So I've got a lot of materials because I had been coming through here and strip mining, as you can see, both directions. And so at 48, you get a lot of ores. At the higher one, if you haven't seen that, see, so I don't misquote it, at 72, you get a ton of coal, things like that. So just good to know. Obviously, you can get varying amounts of them at different levels, but those are some sweet spots for collecting a lot of that. I can't remember. That will take us down into the deep. This is the giant cave room. We may have to explore for a minute, see if we can't find us some lava that we can manipulate. So with that being said, I'm going to turn off RTX for a moment. That way we can see just a little bit better as we cruise around here. So I've already explored a little bit in these areas. Not seeing any glowing lava. Okay, so there's some that's headed down. But it stops right there, so that's pointless. Need to see if we can't find us a lava pool. Isn't it funny how sometimes in the game you can be around stuff like that and it's like it's just everywhere, and then when you need it, it's just like, where is it? RTX off equal FPS on. That should be a meme, right? Although in my solo world, even with RTX on, I can usually fluctuate between 70 and 120 frames, even at 18 render distance. Okay, so we've explored through here. So I actually have a spot, forget where we mined through, it's somewhere along in here, that gets us into the deep dark area, the city. And I already looted it out, the one city. Okay, so I hadn't gone any further back here. Actually, I have. I went from below. Okay. Just don't remember if we have any access to lava, guys. That's the end of that room. Okay, so we can water down with that. Glow squid. Might as well get that to make some of our signage. That gives us... Man, that was convenient, wasn't it? Oh, this is a perfect glow squid area. I didn't ever even think about that. So that's huge. So we've got this giant underwater cavern here. So we can come back to get more later. Just mental note. So I had done a little bit of exploring clearly with all the torches. I'll be a little bit more brave because of having the add-on now with the mob griefing going away. So I'll show you here when this creeper Love that. So nothing gets destroyed now. Love that, love that. So we want to do things, explore. We don't have to worry about our builds getting all destroyed. Let's see what kind of damage it does. Not terrible. I really need to collect some of that gunpowder, though. But at least we can zip around through here real fast without having to be too worried. Looks glowy back there, so that might be a good sign. Got a little dude. He's going to end up costing us our life if we're not careful, huh? Okay, so let's eat so we can heal. To get rid of some darkness. So we don't get torched to oblivion. Okay. It's not a lava pool, but at least it's some lava activity. Oh, you just want to be that way, huh? So at least I know that that is there, but I prefer to have a lava pool. So here I was thinking I had more obsidian, so I wasn't really as prepared as I thought I was for this episode. That's how it goes sometimes, huh? Think you've got supplies, or your mind tells you you did. Okay, let's see if we can collect stuff from him this time. Nope, we can't because we got too much crap on us now. What don't we need? We don't need the flesh. Don't need arrows. Okay. I did also add, as you see there, Glow Squid Head, I added Foxy's Mob Heads add-on to the world. And it's updated to the latest. Just spider eyes. So at least we'll collect a little bit of this stuff as we go. Some lapis. Oh, nice. It's going to get old real fast, isn't it? I've waited to do a lot of cave exploring just because when you're newer levels of the game, it's just really hard to survive all of those attacks. So I think we're nearing our way back to the start, aren't we? Oh, that's cute. You just want it, don't you? So we're getting a few bonus items for our storage, which is nice. really aren't finding much lava. This is really crazy. This will help. Getting some of this extra. Where's the guy shooting me? Right there. Jerk. Those arrows will wipe you out, won't they? Okay, so we need to make room for some more supplies. We don't really have much room inside our deal here, but there's a little bit. Let's see if we can put those away. That I want to keep for some. Let's see if I can get this armor. I'd like to make some more armor pieces, stands, and things like that. Let's see, did we have another? Empty one in here? No, but this one does have a lot of stuff. A lot of room in it, at least. There we go, that'll help. Eat. So that's where we came from, over there, and we've circled around. Oh, there we go. There's did you see what I saw just now? Really, bro? I didn't see him. So we found ourselves a geode. This may be the first one in this world. Ah, there's an entrance back over here. Let's see where this leads. That's fun. Oh, wow. Pretty cool little break in the terrain, huh? So 328, 180. Very beautiful spot, huh? Okay. Go ahead and do that just to turn. We might have a little bit of amethyst. So, oh, and that scares me still every time, even though we're safe now. Hear those little steps? We might actually have some amethyst already, just because we had done a couple of mine shafts, and I just can't remember. Set up this area so we don't get surprised. And so I don't have to come back. We'll go ahead and do Yeah. There's got a ton of those skellies in here, huh? Yes, son, my friend. How are you? Hoping your new year is going properly. Okay, so that does bring us all the way back over here. I think we're safe to go in. This looks like, is this a fully enclosed one? That's pretty rare too, isn't it? I can definitely use the calcite. Just don't know that it's close enough to be something that we'll farm from. But I won't get rid of the actual spawning pieces in here. Just in case we need to farm it at some point. This is a fully enclosed one. How much fun is that? Angelo, welcome. Can you join as in play on the world? Or is there something else that you're referencing? Never mind, I gotta go. Okay, no worries. Your brother will join. Will join what? Apologies if I'm just not understanding. So I have a little bit of calcite already, because where we spawned in the world actually had a calcite vein. John Murphy. Oh, you sound cool. Welcome, John. It's a cool texture pack. Thank you, Dark. I've got the RTX turned off right now, but this is my medieval texture pack. So I'll show you this room in RTX because it's actually a lot of fun. So that actually changes everything, obviously. But especially with the glow coming off. A lot of fun. I'm glad you mentioned that because it should actually show that off sometimes when we're in environments like this. So can I join? I have powerful PC, RTX 4090. Are you meaning joining my gameplay? This is a solo world that I'm streaming from. I don't have a public world going right now. If you are asking about my texture packs, yes, go over to my Patreon and you can actually pick up in RTX my base HD vanilla friendly and then my medieval pack that I'm playing with today. If you're looking for a server to join, myself and a bunch of friends, we play on Silentwisperer's public server. I haven't grown large enough, but I have been looking at it, starting a server myself. I just need to get some people that would be willing to be a part of that on a regular basis. But yes, your 4090 would be plenty powerful to run my packs. I actually use a 3090. I have some people that are using the 2080s and still doing pretty well. I'm going to turn RTX back off so I can see while we're in here. Oh, what I would do, and I appreciate your comment there, I won't start a realm. What I would do is actually host a true server, so that we could have performance and not crazy stuff. Yeah, I could invite people in here. Right now, I haven't had anybody join me on this world as of yet. This has been a true solo player world. But you are correct. Yes, Dark. So if you're using a RTX pack and you're on a PC, obviously, if you press the semicolon button, that turns on RTX and off while you've got an RTX pack enabled. So that way, at times, like for instance in here, I wanted to be able to see a little bit better because RTX lighting is a little bit rough. So if I have RTX on, for example, if I push that, obviously we get all the cool effects, but it's harder to see some of the stuff in the dark. So when I'm in the nether or doing certain types of mining or things like that, I will turn it off. So again, semicolon. And it turns off the RTX effects, but it still leaves the texture pack so that you can still do the mining and whatever it is that you're doing. So John, no one wants to play with me. No, it's not about wanting to play with you. Sure, you're a wonderful person. I just have a specific goal with this specific world that's in here. So what you want to do is look for communities that have server availabilities, and they're trustworthy and people that you don't have to worry about griefing and all that craziness. No one plays with me except my uncle. Well, talk with your uncle, because seriously, there are communities that are open to having new players come in and join them. You just have to do some research and find the ones that are out there, but they're there. And then just make sure when you're connecting like that that you abide by their rules very carefully and respect the designs that they built so that you don't get banned from their places. But like I said, Derptopia that I play on doesn't like me talking about our game publicly. Oh, that understandable. Well, then part of that might be just while you're at your age that you just need to trust your uncle for the time being and be patient. You know, join streams and then, you know, find some people like myself that enjoy playing the game and are going to play. And you could play on your world while watching the other going on, and then get involved in the chat like you're doing. That could be a creative way to still kind of play with some other people, but without breaking your uncle's rules. I think that's smart. Trust him, let him help you. Let's see here. Dirty Playground. Is that a server or what was Dirt? Oh, Derptopia. D-E-R. Derptopia. But the way you find it, Silentwisperer. If you look for him on YouTube, okay, he's part of the Truly Bedrock crew. And he has amazing content. Yes, sir. Derp. It does cost because it's a member-based server. And but if you go to his site, it would explain how to become a patron and how to get involved. So I'm being very careful while I'm in here because I don't want to break these ones. I don't want to break these spawners in case I want to use this as a harvesting geode. And I'm not being perfect at collecting everything out of here. I just wanted to get a lot of these little basic resources before we leave the area. But yes, Silentwisperer has just amazing. He's one of the OGs when it comes to Minecraft Bedrock, and has great content, stuff that you can learn and draw from. Let's see here. Okay, we got a decent amount of stuff. I think we'll just call it at that here, because our real goal today was to get obsidian. Don't need the arrows, so we'll burn those later. But we need to make that portal. We'll just remember where this is at, because it'll be easy access when we need to. Let's do like this. Get our stair back out. So the goal was to try and find, it's nighttime, so let's go ahead and sleep just in case when we get surface bound. Let's see here. Okay. There's obviously a slime chunk down here. We have yet to find lava pool. That was the goal. Okay, so we're down to whatever you guys are doing between the two of you. Please do that off chat. So we do have a deep slate that's dropping down. Still no glowing spots though. Yeah, Dark, that's what that's starting to look like. I agree, and if it doesn't settle down, he will be banned. It's probably just a joke and the person has 2 accounts. Yeah, that happens a lot, actually. But if not, I try to be as kind as I can. Okay, so let's see if I can't just fill in an area for me to sit for a second. Take care of the Looney Tunes that are going on. I had wondered when we first saw this. So, let's see here. Worries, Eric, or whoever your name is. You're getting reported, so. Hang in there with me, guys. Just cleaning up this stupid crap. There's always these retards out there. Oh, nice, you sung. A6400. Nice. That's exciting that you found something that's going to work for you. Still scavenging for a lens. Yeah. No, the Sony camera system is actually really really solid. $18 to $50 or $24 to $70. It depends on what you're going to be filming. The 24 to 70 is probably one of the most successful lenses, and one of the probably 95% of the time of what I keep running on my camera. Like it's just that solid of a lens, and they're usually a little bit higher quality depending on what you're willing to spend. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of funny how people just are retarded, huh? Let me check over on my other screen here. Now, James had offered to come in and actually do a moderation and stuff here, so I may end up bringing him in just so that he's actually really good at going after retards. I'm sorry, YouTube. I know I said that just now. I don't mean that in some derogatory term. I mean it legitimately based on what this person is doing. So hang on. I was trying to see how to create an immediate ban on them in the chat. Very sorry to all of you that are legit and hanging out with me today. I definitely want to have people involved. We're going to need to figure out how to do a full-on ban. I can be mod if you want. IP address ban, possibly. Yeah, I just was doing it on the fly here, and I hate to do that during a stream. But Alexis, when you are available to be around, I'd be totally happy to have you involved in that. So there we go. Just put you in as a moderator. Okay, so let's get back in here and see if we can't do any more damage to this map. Well, if you wanted to go to heaven, you're going to have to deal with you and God. That's not my decision. So, but as far as this channel goes, you're definitely done. Oh, it's such a crazy world we live in, isn't it? Just crazy retarded. So the problem is this is not a proper lava area for doing a ton of quick obsidian. This is retarded, isn't it? So I've probably got about another half hour, guys, and then I'll have to go because I've got my wife has put together a fun dinner for me and a few local friends that celebrate my birthday tonight. But I hope to be on again throughout the weekend. That guy at least gave us some iron. He was a generous zombie. Let's just see if there's anything good out through here. We have been getting a lot of bonus string out of this journey too, so that hasn't been terrible, has it? More water. Okay. Alexis, you're amazing. Oh, I'm seeing the little notices pop through chat. So all of these areas are turning into dead ends. Hey, you use the emoji I love, which is the sunglasses guy. I put, ooh, there's light down there. Is that us from earlier, or is that... Hello, Jack. We've had a troller group coming through here, so hang in there with us, Jack. I agree. I use it a lot. It just feels cool. Of course, I'm an 80s kid. Born in 70s, but raised in the 80s, and so I love sunglasses. So this deep, dark area over here does have a few more catalysts, but I've got a decent stack of those already. Yep, it's another one. This guy's relentless, isn't he? If it wasn't so retarded, it actually gets kind of humorous. To my knowledge, I've already moved all of the stuff that was dangerous. I don't think this was a spawning area. But we're not seeing any glowing. So no lava. What in the world? This is crazy, y'all. I'm faster. It does bring a little bit of laughter to our life, though, doesn't it? Just the retardedness of it. Oh, we got us an Enderman. Now I just got to try to remember where did we come in at, because I got so turned around. Is that it? No. Back here. That's where. There we go. So, my apologies. We did not build this portal this time like we had hoped. This guy made me laugh a bit. Yeah, agreed. Like I was saying, I actually get a kick out of some of the antics. Just when it actually interrupts what we're trying to do, that's when it gets irritating. Okay, so we've got to try to figure out another spot that might have... Let's go down this time. So maybe there's a lava area. That one was a dead end. Remember that one. Does this end up making an actual pool? No, it does not, so we're getting more stupidity. Which is because I had a mental breakdown, so that's funny. Okay, so that's just deep dark. We have explored a little through this cave. Is an odd thing. Just no lava pools. I wonder if I need to try to find an overworld one. I may have to do that off stream. I may have to do like a long exploration. This is crazy. Usually I've got a whole selection of them once you get down low like this. Crazy times indeed. Yeah, so it was kind of fun. I was able to do some my wife got me a vintage 1973 t-shirt. That's the year I was born. So that was fun. This drops down to our deep dark. Let's just, not deep dark, but our lower deep slate. Let's just double check this. It's been a while since I've been down here. Maybe there's a lava pool or two that we can wash out. But yeah, so I got that. She also got me a Hawkins 1985 t-shirt, which obviously is in reference to Stranger Things. Okay, so that's No lava pools. You have a very stupid idea. Hey, I like stupid ideas. Let's go there. Let's see. Oh, look at this. We've got regular lapis and deep slate lapis side by side. That's pretty cool. Minecraft live stream with wife, maybe? I don't know. I can ask her, obviously. She's the party in the box. That's the way she is. But she's not a gamer at all, like zero. So that does pose an issue with how long that stream could be. We've got light back here, though. Oh, it's that other edge of the cave. We've already been there. It looks like I may have come down here already. But let's see. Yeah, been all through here. Not a gamer either, but I can play Minecraft. You can do it too. Okay, so is that that sounds like a little bit more than an idea. It sounds more like a request at this point. I will chat with her. We'll see what we can come up with. We have totally struck out with the whole finding a lava pool. But we've had a rather entertaining chat session, haven't we? What's crazy is you don't really run into that issue over on Twitch, but I do want to continue to develop this YouTube channel because I know that there's a lot of people that are exclusively over on YouTube. One thing I could do, I'd love to coordinate with you, Alexis, and either play on one of your worlds or have you come in on mine, and we could see how that goes. Just because you're there a lot, you know, I've done that with Tash a couple of times, so I think it'd be fun to do that with yourself too. I think that could be neat. Okay, now I'm just curious. The wrong kind of lava. Can't get back up right there because that's a dead end. My goodness. But I haven't had other people play on my solo world as far as in general. But I am happy to have people like yourself come over and play. So I have dropped down to this side. Well, shoot. This is my mine shaft right here. That then drops down to the major mining. There's some deep slate gold, some iron. This was early game when I came through here. It's a dead end that way. So have you guys ever covered this much of caving and not find actual lava pools? That's crazy, isn't it? So I'm wondering if we just need to find a new location. Because I know level 11, level 12, we could just mine in one direction even. Until we ran into lava pool, huh? So we're way too high. So do you want to play with me? Voice chat, that might not be a good idea. My voice is my big complex, because I'm just being careful not to say that on YouTube. And my voice is not good, and it's one of my biggest complexes. Okay, no stresses. Not one to, I wasn't like stressed over it, or I definitely don't want people to feel uncomfortable in the world. That's for sure. So let's see if we can find a level 12. We'll just start rolling out in one direction. See if we can just run into a pool. That's my only other thing I can think of at this point. Okay, so we'll just do that from here so it's easy to return. Okay, so there's our exit. So if we then just go down from here. Plus I don't have my own worlds. And I mean I do, but they last 2 days. I get bored and start a new world. Understood. No stresses. Seriously. No stresses. Don't think a thing of it. We're good. I appreciate what you do already, and it's already very kind, so not offending me or hurting my feelings. We're good. I have just gotten crazy perplexed about, I didn't know that, because I guess all the worlds that I played on, which hasn't been a ton, getting to lava pools has been pretty easy. I guess I've just been fortunate. Ooh, got an open room here. We have a spot that we can, so we'll just build straight up. Then is what we'll do. And it's a spot that I've already lit up, so we're safe. Let's see. To go there, there, there. Just go ahead and fill it in because we've got the extra. Take that out and replace it. Okay, so now that's easy up and down when we need it. Let's see here, but I have a trick to make look better the RTX, which I will describe to you tomorrow. Oh, cool. Very much fun. $11, $12. So let's see if we can't just zoom out this direction. And I'm not too worried about what all we're digging out as much as I am looking for just a good lava pool, and they usually sit at level 12-ish. Okay, so there's that one that we were looking at before, but it was just a lava spout. So my son actually got me, those of you that have paid attention closely know that I'm a OG Star Wars person. And he got me the new Lego Star Wars helmet. So he got me one before, which was the Boba Fett. That's my favorite character. But for my birthday, he got me the Luke Skywalker Red Squadron Lego helmet to build. So I'm looking forward to doing that here somewhere in the next week. That'll be a lot of fun, obviously. So one of the benefits to having older kids, so we'll just keep all of this, is stuff like that. It's just, you know, cool interactions, cool discussions. And then when it comes gift time, it's just cool. It's just fun. And I'm blessed to have kids that are caring, loving, and giving. So those of you that are on here all the time, is my music mix, do I need to add more to it? Is the repeat getting to where you guys are too used to it? Is it okay? Tell you what, after all this work, once we do find a lava pit, I'm gonna collect obsidian like nobody's business. Like, I don't want to do this again. I'm gonna get as much obsidian as I can once we get there. Recently got a fake Lego, making it was great. Cute panda came out of it. Oh, cool. Yeah, I love Legos, and in fact, over my shoulder, right there, I'm watching my camera, is my daughter and husband got me that Lego Corvette a Christmas ago. And yeah, I love the new ones. I love the old ones. I grew up doing them as a child. That suddenly just opened up nicely. Let's see what's below. Ooh, we're not too far off the edge where we can make a drop here. Build it. Let's do this. Let's put a torch there. So that one's going away. We'll just go step by step here and build a step ladder. So maybe we can run around and find one down here, huh? I need to make a marking to know where we go out. Not today, buddy. This is a really nice cave, though. Man, there are no lava pools anywhere, is there? Isn't this crazy? Ooh. That was adventuresome, wasn't it? So no light back that way. If you notice that slight bit of lag, it's because I play on 16 distance, so it's generating a lot of blocks all at the same time. Don't know how to call this plastic and Lego in English. Understood. Oh, there's a nice lava waterfall. Maybe it's dropping into a big pool back here. Clearly there is a slime chunk back here. We got some big old slimers. Oh, that's nice. That just looks like natural light. Okay, good stuff. Come up here, let me get your... Nope. Didn't work. And not a lava pool. Well, a lot of good this did, huh? Let's put down a bunch of these real quick. Talk about striking out, huh? Doesn't lead anywhere. At least we have another area that's kind of lit up and we need to come gather resources. That's a plus. We are out of room again. All right. I am going to see if we can't get back home here. Unless I can come up with a few better ideas in the meantime. I'm not 100% sure what we can do outside of just continue to branch mine multiple times. I know I was supposed to watch the chat, but I have to go now. I'm sorry. Hey, no worries. Nope. You weren't supposed to do anything. You were kind to help, and I'm thankful for it. So, no worries at all. As always, appreciate you. Have a wonderful day. The rest of it. We're going to be stopping the stream here soon anyway. So, thanks for hanging out. Make make me want to go to sleep again. No, it's not because of the fact that it's 1:30 for me. No worries. Okay, what I may do before we get off is I may go over and at least clear out our inventory. Have a good night. We'll see you. Let's turn RTX back on. Go. We'll fly over and we'll just put a few chests down so that we can at least get that part started. Clear our inventory somewhat. Come back and put the floor in, we can actually put the other stuff around it at that point. Let's see here. Does any of this fit up there? It does. Well, that's good. So we have the chest in it? I think so. No, did we put the chest ones in the under chest? Looks like we did. There they are. So I haven't done the double chests yet. This is just the single here, and you'll see it quickly as I do this. But I always like them to face out. So you'll see it there, but the doubles I haven't updated yet. I want to have a walkway between them. We might do it right down the middle there, and then just have a wall. Let's see here, because if that's 18, so that would be 17. So if we did 1, that would be 16. So if we go 8 and then skip and then double skip, that's what we'll end up doing. Okay. Let's get this wood out of here. See how many more chests we can make right off the fly. And let's see here. Let's just keep that there for the moment because we've got enough on us. Put one of these down for the moment too. Then what I want to do is keep my stack of oak planks so I don't waste them. Let's just do this as many as we can with this stack. That gives us 56. Nice. Okay. Very nice. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Skip 1. Actually, I want it to face this way, so we always have that on the outside. There we go. Same thing. So it's 8 and 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. There we go. Okay. So that means these two need to flip. Skip 2 so that we have that center aisle. 2, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3 left over. So that's a good start. Okay. Well, we at least got some nice exploration, some extra resources. We know where we can put our portal. We'll need to get obsidian to make one right back up over here. But we're well under our way. And again, even though I have to go at this point today, always appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you to all the patrons, all of you that subscribe on YouTube, that are subscribers and followers on Twitch. I can't say it enough. I really appreciate you guys, and thank you for your support, and hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and we will talk soon.